Good morning. Welcome to Qigong for Health and Wellness. My name is Susan Churchill, and we are continuing our 14 days for better sleep. Hi, Joanne. I got to see you yesterday twice. Thank you. So let's start with a minute for peace, where we are standing, sitting, or lying down. You have your feet grounded into the earth, like you've got giant roots going way down into the center. And then you start to feel peaceful energy coming up through your body. And as it does so, you start to feel some tingling or notice like little butterfly wings kind of fluttering. And that's your chi finding, transforming, and releasing extra energy you no longer need. And you can use the color yellow too. And we're going to have that come up through the top of our heads and out to the universe. And as I like to use my arms, you don't have to. And then feel, close your eyes if you can, feel energy from the universe coming down, like rays of light from a beautiful sun, which is in the center of the universe. You just feel it. It's peaceful energy running through you, and you feel more of this tingling. And whether you feel it or not right now, say that you do, because that's telling your chi, your life force, this is what you want. You want to be more sensitive. So we're going to bring our hands in prayer position, and let's bring in peace. I'm going to do a little more jingling here because it sounds so pretty. And let yourself fill up with peace. And you're in the column of peace between the earth and the universe, and your body maybe even moves into a better position. Spine straight, chin in, tongue touching the roof of the mouth, knees bent, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, and you can breathe out either way you want. So whatever happens naturally is what you need to do right now. Breathe in yellow light coming into all the pores of the skin, and just be peace. Continually filling up, moving the peace through you. It releases out as more comes in. You may notice a little happy smile coming up on your face as you realize, as you're filled up, you cannot help but radiate this peace. So everything, every animal, being, person, building, object is benefiting just by that. And we'll release our hands down and bounce from the knees. I'm going to go back down, ouch, to sitting today because I overdid it yesterday. So bounce the best you can, standing, sitting, or lying down. Fingers open, elbows out, smile on your face. If you're sitting or you're laying down, move your ankles. So grateful for all my friends helping me to teach better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, June. And this time we want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth for sure. And we'll take our hands over our heads and we'll bounce a little bit this way. Breathing in through the nose Breathing out through the mouth. Let that out breath be as long as it wants to be. This is a great way to calm yourself down. Because when you breathe slowly, and you're going to allow yourself to breathe at the pace that's right for you, with the intention of breathing slowly, you release toxins you no longer need. You end up, when you breathe more slowly, you bring in more oxygen and nutrients from your breathing. And we'll take our hands down to our sides. Now, I still encourage everyone to do 5 minutes of bouncing with your hands over your head to live to 100, even though we're doing it together here. And then let your shoulders go side to side as you continue to bounce, waking up the chi in the whole body. So see if you can feel everything waking up and getting moving. Awesome. Release that. And we'll do tapping and cupping. So we're going to start with the cheekbones. We take 2 or 3 fingers. I like 3 fingers, and or you can do your knuckles. Masterlin loves the knuckles, but I have my glasses. It doesn't quite work with that. So I use the fingertips. Highland, and tap here. Open, open, open. All blockage is gone. Completely healed. Completely healed. Feel the vibration going to the top of your head and down to the bottom of your feet and to the back of your head as well. Go to the beginning of the eyebrows. Allow that vibration to move. If you're not feeling it going very far, you may be not doing it firm enough. Firm, but not leaving nail marks. All right, cup the top of your head. Send that healing down into the organ systems. Holding your forehead, cup the base of your head. So that's where the neck comes in to the skull. So you'll feel that. It feels good. And come down to your C7, the bump, the base of the neck, and do a pinch and release. Or a massage around. And since we didn't do our shoulder shrugs before, let's do them now. So we're going to lift the shoulders up to the ears, and you know you're doing it right if you wiggle and your arms just hang down, okay? And you scrunch back, tongue still touching the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. We're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're letting go of all tension as we release the shoulders down, the head comes up. We've just built up spinal fluid, and it shoots up into the brain and gives us a little chemical wash there. And then pull the shoulders down and release. And do 2 more times. So shoulders up, head back. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, keeping the tongue touching that point at the roof of the mouth. Release the shoulders down, head comes up, whoosh. So now you feel and if you don't feel it, you can just say you do. You feel the spinal fluid, and you feel chi coming up and give you a nice wash, like a big wave, just whoosh. And pull the shoulders down. And release. 1 more time. Shoulders up, head back. Breathing. Even though your shoulders are up, it's not by force, okay? You've lifted them up. And then we'll release the shoulders down, the head comes up, another big wave of swoosh, and coming down, and just butterflies flying off. Just feeling yourself being cleansed energetically, and pull the shoulders down. All right, so we did the head parts, so let's go to the clapping. For the heart, inside elbows, lungs, underarm. Hold your hand behind your head. We're back to the heart. And we're going to add the window of the lungs. So we're cupping. Remember, still cupping, so you're not slapping or patting. You're getting the vibration in. And we'll do 2 more sets. And I'll say hi to more people. Hi, anybody after June and before Dorothy, because I'm not sure where we're at and I can't move up there right now. Hi Maria, hi Alicia, hi Susan. Sorry, wind of the lungs. And just say good morning to every part of your body, all your skin, your organs, your intestines, the muscles in your face. And let's erase the worry muscles, release all those, and bring up all the happy, smiling muscles. All right, now we'll come to the kidneys. So you're going to lean forward a little bit and cup the kidneys and rub with the back of your hands and palms of your hand. And then come down to the tailbone and tap. And if you're like me and you're on a chair, you're going to move forward a little bit. Laying down, do the best you can. Anything you can't do physically, you use your visualization. Tap your hips. And then cup the knees. I'm going to do the sides of the knees and the tops today, top and back. And you can do that, or you can do front, back, both sides left and both sides right. Yeah, I tried planting stuff yesterday. Even though I wasn't down on my knees, I was like hunched or whatever. And the knee says, I think you did a little bit too much, Susan. So I'm back to sitting, being careful. All right, so that was the active exercises. Let's take some deep breaths in. And scan your body top to bottom. As you slowly breathe in and out, switching your breathing, if it's right for you now, to in and out through the nose. With the intention of having equal in and out breaths, but without forcing it. Just notice and invite balance. If you have any tension in the shoulders, soften down. Feel the light from that sun in the center of the universe, melting the shoulders down. Elbows hang, and then you let, like a little breeze, just lift the elbows out. Stretch your fingers and toes on purpose. You could press your toes down, or spread them out, whichever way. And then we're going to release almost all the way. Very good. Now we're on day 5 of 14 days for better sleep. And we've been alternating doing neck dolphining and the energy breathing. So today we're going to do energy breathing. And right now we're getting ourselves into beginning of the universe position. So we're like a pine tree at the beginning of the universe. Like, close your eyes, imagine yourself standing on the top of the globe, and the universe is spread out all around you. Let's enjoy that. It's a stop and smell the roses kind of moment. Enjoy and notice the universe spreading out in front of you and above, and to both sides and behind and below. And let yourself sink into a position where you can hold it effortlessly. Your body automatically. Let your body automatically, with the chi, because you're asking to be held effortlessly. And bringing your eyes, when your eyes are closed, is great, because then the focus is like, well, now what am I going to focus on? So you guide your mind to focus on your chi, the part of you that's light, that's energy with intelligence. And then we say the password, I'm in the universe. The universe is in my body. See how things feel as you say these lines. The universe and I combine together. And if you're sitting like me, notice what happens with your sit bones. Is there shifting? Can you feel the chi in the tailbone and going through the legs and knees and down into the ground? If you're not feeling it in your feet, grasp your toes a little bit more on the ground and visualize those roots going way down. And now connect to what's most divine for you. What do you entrust? What do you trust implicitly? Or who? And ask for what you want. We're bringing in the intention of helping our chi to open up any blockages that are keeping us from having a really good night's sleep, where we can get to sleep easily, where we sleep through nice and deeply, and where we wake up rested and ready for the day. And everything else, just pour it in for the world, for humanity, for animals, the ocean, for the air, the land. All right, so now what we're going to do is you can do this standing, sitting, or lying down. We're doing breathing, so you might be more comfortable sitting or lying down, and you can have your hands open on your lap, your fingers with a, not totally limp, so make a little bowl and kind of hold it like you have a very light bowl in your hand, or ball. Elbows are out, spine's nice and straight, and we're just going to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And so go ahead and start breathing. Continue breathing, I should say. And I'll guide you through. I'm just setting my alarm. Setting my alarm. Okay. Beautiful. So you're going to breathe in through all the pores of your skin. I'm going to suggest yellow light today, but whatever color you'd like. Breathe it in through all the pores of your skin, getting into and between every cell. And the nice thing about using light with color is it's good for your imagination. It's easy for your imagination, or easier, I think, to fill yourself up with that color. So fill up every cell, tissue, organ, your skin, the hair, with beautiful yellow light. And then we're going to let it all gather in the lower dantian. Now, you will breathe in and out more times. I'm going slowly right now, just to explain. Then we let all that light gather in our lower dantian. The lower dantian is behind the navel 2 or 3 inches. And we let that all gather there. Then as you breathe out, you're going to let the light shoot through every part of your body like you're a star. And now I've got myself confused on if we're breathing in out through our mouth or not. So let me look at my notes while you're doing it. And you just let go of anything you no longer need. It's transforming in the light and going to the ends of the universe as light, smoke, butterflies. So I'm going to add the chanting, because in Master Lin's healing energy breathing meditations, which you can get that through springforceqigong.com. Om, we say Om, and you'll breathe in, and then I'll chant Moi, and you breathe out. And you can have that going on in your head if you're at a different pace than me. So, Om. And when I stop with the Om sound, then you breathe out. Moi. So I said that wrong before. Moi is now you're going to breathe in again. And then when I stop, it'll be breathe out. Okay, I've got it down now. Thank you, sorry about that. Okay, breathing in to Om. Breathe out. Moi. Breathe in and Moi. Om. And as you're breathing in and out, slowly, deeply, and gently, you're going to try to feel the tingling, like you're getting goosebumps. Om. Breathe in through all the pores of your skin, beautiful light. Breathe out and allow that all that light came into the lower dantian. Now remember, you're a star, and shoot it out from every part of your body. And what you're shooting out is aches, pains, injury, sadness, depression, grief, fears. Breathing in, Om. Moi. And I think I said that wrong again, so we're going to breathe in and Om and breathe out and Moi. Anyway, you're doing fine. No worries. Breathe in, Om. Chi coming into every pore, every tissue, every organ, helping to transform any blockages, any energy you no longer need. Moi. And release it all out so joyfully. Breathing in, yellow light or any color you wish. Om. Moi. Om. Can you feel it light up your brain? Moi. Is there tension in the shoulders? Soften the shoulders. Om. Feel it running through every pore, every tissue, every organ. Just these vibrations of Om and Hua. They're yin and yang. You're balancing each tissue and cell and organ. You're balancing the organs between each other. You're balancing the organs in the organ systems. Om. One more, nice and slowly. Om. With this out breath, let yourself totally deflate like a balloon. And now let's just breathe back to normal. And we'll slowly open our eyes and rub our hands together. Feel how expansive you are. As a matter of fact, before we do this part, let us gather that chi. So feel how expansive your chi field is. It's probably like twice as far as your arms reach. And I want you to gather all of that chi in your experiences, even with me going back and forth on how to do it. Thank you for your patience. And we just bring it into a ball of light in the lower dantian and give it a spin, and it starts to spin faster and faster and faster. And you might even feel the spinning. You might feel more heat or coolness even now. Spinning faster and faster, get smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter. Let's let it go for longer. Faster, 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 smaller and brighter, even smaller, even brighter, as it goes faster and faster. And then magically, it turns into a tiny little energy pill. And maybe it's a little teeny diamond or anything that comes to you. I'm getting like the sun. And I'm going to tuck it deep behind the navel. Now let's rub our hands. And we'll rub our face. Pat our head. rub our ears, letting the chi, letting all this chi that we cultivated go into every cell, tissue, and organ, anything it needs, okay? And I'm going to just go through some more of the soothing exercises, which you're welcome to join me with. And I will be on 100 Days of SpringForceQigong.com. So we've been going through, I found 6 different movements in Master Lin's healing, or exercises, in Master Lin's healing, head to toe healing book. And so we went through 3 yesterday, which help with insomnia or any kind of sleep issues. And so today we're going to do the other 3. And so enjoy that. If you missed yesterday, you can always go on 100 Days of Spring Force Qigong. If you aren't a member yet, just click that you would like to be, and you will, Sue Kreitz will let you in very soon. Cup your knees, backs of the knees, both sides left. And we're doing this firmly, except for me on this one side because I hurt my knee, but I'm sending it in energetically. So still send, even if you have like an injury or something like that, still send the chi in deeply, even if you're not hitting your knee or whatever. Okay, all right. 1 10,000 hand breath in. Feel those other 10,000 hands coming out, and I'm going to remind you, in case you weren't there that day, that I know that doing this helped me the day that I fell, because I just know that all the other 10,000 hands were helping me from impacting any harder than I did. So know that you're just so loved and protected, and I send you thank you, thank you, thank you, and many, many blessings. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow or in an hour. Okay.